Shalom, shalom,
Shalom.
First and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to. A double honor to Apostle El's Great Millstone, Teacher Bill, and Woodwell for the Sunset Shalom to the Hopeful Lake. All right, we brother the GMS Cleveland Camp out here with another week. The prophesied downfall of Mystery Babylon the Great in the Holy Scriptures, which you would know as America. And our Lord willing to be edifying, man. All right, start with that precept, brother. So,
The second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
that's what we out here doing. All right. Okay, that's what we do really day in, day out. It's not just a Saturday thing. Measuring the time good for how you been. Okay, by measuring the things we see in the earth. Okay, based on what's written in the scriptures. Man. Okay, the proper understanding of the scriptures. There's a lot of people read the Bible, man. Heathens with the Bible, these 2/3 niggas with the Bible, sellouts, like Jake just they not even heard the truth there, read the Bible, man. But they don't have the proper understanding, the proper breakdown of the scriptures, man. So they can't. They can't actually understand what's going on around them. All right, that's what it walking around and saying, look, the day of the Lord shall come upon them as a light. Because why? Because they don't have the eyesight. They don't have the spiritual eyes. We're able to interpret everything that's going on around us through what the breakdowns, man. All right, we're not shocked when things happen. When things happen, I read the Israelis and you got tons of percent Russia and America, etc. We're not phased by that. When we see Esau moving the system to a more and more a cashless system, everything going digital, we see that that's prophecy being fulfilled. And even with the recent talks, brothers been doing videos about persecution, how Esau is coming with this anti-sin bill, okay, to try to get really aim at the prophets, okay, but if it is as a whole for people to stop talking about the so-called small heads, the Amalek over there in our land. Why? Because there's a lot of pressure on them right now. The whole earth is seeing them. Since last year, late October, the so-called attack on the Israelis. Okay, you had them just complete, basically genocide against the Palestinians, man. The whole earth is calling about upon it, all the other nations. And Esau heard about that, so somehow here it is, he's committing genocide, but then he wants to come out with a bill and say he's right. That's this has always been Esau's MO, man. You know?
It says, bring it back from the top. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, because you have my shit on side here told the promise the time before. All right? Thousands of years before, man. Read about this prophecy concerning Babylon the Great in Jeremiah, man. Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51. All right, more chapters as well. We get the point. Them chapters, 2 chapters, they emphasize heavy on Babylon the Great. Okay, and Jeremiah, he didn't know it was talking about the future Babylon. He thought it was referring to the one that he was living in. But we understand today. Okay, so Apostle Hardy's doing a video getting ready to put again. We understand more than the ancient prophecies. And really, we the ancient prophecies coming back a little bit. You know, but we understand it fully. Why? Because we're actually living through it, and we can actually go back in secular history and see what happened and scriptural history and see, okay, well, Babylon, that old Babylon was destroyed by fire, the way Babylon the Great talking about being destroyed by fire.
Right. Yep. Even just using context, because like I said, scriptures refer to as mystery Babylon. Yep. So if it was a mystery, they know what ancient Babylon was. They said Jeremiah was living amongst that empire. So obviously it wasn't a mystery as to what they were talking about. They clearly knew. Continuing on.
Like I add real quick. That's why it's good to have a thorough understanding of the prophecy that was fulfilled and weren't fulfilled. Because ancient Babylon, you learn more about that in Daniel. We're talking about Babylon, and it's not dealing with the search and strike and the things that happened during that time. We're just talking about America.
But they say, even if using context clues, they just search the scriptures and that was written. They said, precept on line, you can. The scriptures say that no one's going to dwell in Babylon anymore after it's destroyed. Yeah. But we understand that modern day, ancient Babylon is modern day Iraq. So people are still clearly dwelling in that land. So like you said, clearly it hasn't been destroyed by fire. Clearly it's not what the scriptures talking about. But continuing verse 3 says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people of the world,
And we see that, man. It's earthquakes. It's just a bunch of earthquakes. And the bigger ones in New York, like all over the place, man. It's so many. Like I consider a name them, but there's too many to keep up with, bro. There's plenty of earthquakes going on.
Yeah, and and they said upwards of the people in the world. It's a lot of colleges out here that's doing protests
Oh
Palestine.
yeah. Right.
Still showing you that didn't die down either, man.
They set up right here. Remember that college camp, y'all? See it?
No, I didn't see that.
It's a test right
I didn't come. I couldn't come from that way. But yeah, say a lot of that shit be set up by Esau too, bro. That little shit, like little upward. Some of them are legit. A lot of times, a lot of things. A lot of times, what happens is Esau, they have like an agent provocateur set it up, and then what people use, they like the idea and they go with it.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, again, Esau, he moving. He like do a lot of political shit, man.
Mhm.
He like doing a lot of different setup stuff to be able to accuse people, and that's what he's doing right now. I mentioned the anti-sin bill. That all that college campus and shit, that's all ties into that. See, because see, we're the victim, because everybody's speaking against us.
Yeah.
When you should be spoken against, man. You the damn devil. Everybody can see it, bro. You over there committing genocide. Remember, they've had multiple. Remember from last year, they've had multiple talks trying to call a ceasefire and a peace treaty between the Palestinians and the so-called Israeli military. And they said the Israeli side, they said no. So they don't want peace, man. They want genocide, man. They want to completely wipe them out of that land. All right, what you get is none of either of their win, but you're just making a point, making an unbiased opinion. Y'all are clearly the aggressor, but you want to make yourself seem like you're a fucking victim. Hey, that's how Esau always does. And that's why Scripture said, "Wait, get that real quick." We're gonna go back to that. The Second Thessalonians, second chapter, the man of sin be revealed. That's what you want. You saw Edom, man, a so-called white boy. He's a man of sin, and it is the closer it gets to the end, more and more is being made manifest. Because Esau, he's just moving sloppy. The Lord said, "Well, he's gonna make Esau buried." He's making sloppy moves. All right. He's not. The part of what Esau does is, like I mentioned about him being political. He doesn't just move on you. You look at through secular history, through scriptures. Hey, during the time of Esther, the Persians, Esau, he don't just move on you. What he like to do is he like to set up a narrative and demonize you first. Okay, so he what happens is he's being more and more reckless. He's not taking enough time to demonize somebody first before he go after you. Right. That's why with the whole 9/11 shit. Everybody, it's literally 2024. You can ask a random motherfucker in the street. It's common knowledge that Esau Edom, his own U.S. government, did that shit. Yeah, a person who don't believe in so-called sea theories, conspiracy theory, they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, I know the American government did that shit." But guess what? At that time, people didn't know that. So he could have a hell of a campaign demonize them Ishmaelites to go over there and justify invading them, man. All right. But see, right now he didn't do it good enough with them Palestinians. That's why people look down him crazy. You got it.
It's the Second Thessalonians chapter 2, starting verse 5.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
Verse 6, it said, "And now ye know what withholding that he might be revealed in this time."
Who was talking about the man of sin? So you saw you, son of perdition. I don't want to part about the man of sin.
Yeah, so like it out. I know, yeah. So like it. 1 Thessalonians 2 and 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come."
That day is talking about the day the Lord returns. Our Lord Yahweh Shai, so-called black man, all right, who's come back to redeem the elect of his people, so-called Negroes and Seal Native Americans, and put your heathens in captivity. All right, the day he comes back. That's the day it's talking about.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right, the falling away. We're talking about what? The Israelites, what his name, 12 tribes, falling away from our heritage, they're falling away from our identity, knowing the true characteristics of who our power is, and how about you on the shop. All right, that's part of the curse. It said, "Well, you shall serve other gods with wood and stone." That's your father's God. Paraphrase. Right? That's a big tree. Another thing that you big tree with these rapper niggas. He saw paying niggas money to join Islam and influence Jake to join that shit. That nigga it's generally named Dirt. Fucking came with that dumbass fucking moon chain talking about Islam. This shit's folly. He go to show you all these different little religions and shit stupid, man. Here it is, these niggas be whole gangbangers and killers, drug dealers to trying to talk about Allah and nothing madness, bro. Jesus.
Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
The son of perdition.
That's all I wanted, man. That's the main point. The man of sin be revealed. That's what it is, man. He's being revealed. It's obvious, man. This dude, his whole society is just structured exactly everything the scriptures tell you not to do, he does. Yeah. And not only that, he does it with pride. He literally he boasts it, man. Okay, that's verse 4. Yeah.
Okay. Verse 4, it says, "Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God,
If Moses exalts himself, like I said, until being a complete adversary, right? That's what the word that Satan means, Hashatan in the Hebrew, and the adversary. They're complete set against doing the opposite of what's pleasing to Yahweh Shemi Shai. And it's evident. That's how we also going to the scriptures and identify who that's talking about. Who's son of perdition? Perdition means destruction. That's that death style you saw pushed through the world. Everything was just destroying the earth. And when you do things like put chemtrails in the air, you spraying pesticides on crops, when you polluting the food and the water, everything, that's son of destruction, man. But
If I could ask, you know, to back up that point, you can read Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter. And next one, brother. But the point I wanted to make is like we give real live examples of direct opposition, and knowing that Esau, he knows exactly what to look for in order to make you go off. Why do you think it's all these mixed fabrics?
Yep.
You know, the scriptures tell us in Deuteronomy 28, we have to go to our enemy for all things. We have to go to our enemy for things that consume pork. We have to go to our enemy for things that consume, you know, a whole bunch of bullshit. I mean, contain, not consume. And, you know, Esau does that on purpose. You know, the Lord put the spirit on him to do that. Why? Because he is the wicked. He is the border of wickedness, like it says in Malachi. So nothing exceeds the wickedness of Esau, Edom. And we see it every single day. Like, you can't even get a hairbrush without it being boar follicles and shit in it. You know, this shit is wicked. But that's how you know another key indicator that the scriptures are true. Finish reading this.
like 1 hour, like 11 times, like coming back and forth all the time. I think
Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and 4 says, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called power, but that is worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh Shem Shai, showing himself that he is God.
Yeah, that's how everyone wants to do. They want to show themselves as being the most high. That's supposed to mean they know. And it's to get back their birthright. That's what all it goes back to. Right? Esau trying to play the most high. That's why he wants to ultimately control. But she wants to do it by means of what? And through his science and technology. Man. That goes to Revelation 13th chapter, which is ultimately end goal things, man. Right? Once that sword, ultimately fails him, because that's his blessing, right? Going back to Genesis 22nd chapter, right? He needs something greater than that. He wants to actually get the souls of men, bro. He wants to really get everyone completely under his knee. It's not enough just for him to have the most powerful government, the most powerful military. He really wants control over your soul. You got the Wisdom of Solomon too.
Yeah. This wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Break it down, you got it.
God, going into starting with 70 AD, even before that, because Esau Edom is known to attack the children of Israel, okay, coming from the back or attacking us through our women, okay, always oppressing us, all right, in the standpoint of us following our own custom and our own ways, all right, and it's continuing even now, all right. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing wrong. All right? And that's going into what? As this man go throughout the earth, okay, the law of his justice is what? It's the military. Okay? It's basically him saying what? When I say go, okay, even right now, they have used the what's that, January 7th or whenever Palestine's supposed to have attack Israel, and it's been going ever since. All right, what you got?
Yeah, but to tell you, well, our strength be the law of justice, because Esau's mindset of might equals right. He believes that as long as he has the military might to be able to do something, then he's justified in doing it, man. But that's not how the Lord operates. All right, there's parameters, there's rules, there's boundaries on wherever the rule of the earth is. The earth really supposed to be the empire, and that's why all these people don't know what they're doing. All right, that's why everything's messed up. That's why there's no peace. That's why people complaining. I leave my timeline all day. Not for brothers, for some people in the world. Like whenever you watch the algorithm and pushes to you, bro, literally it's constant videos of people fucking complaining about the cost of living, about how bills going up. I saw some shit about like the price of apples raising, all types of different stuff, man. But why do you have that? Other than especially like prices like rents and mortgage.
Yeah, I was just about to make that.
That shit is going, bro, ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we were just talking about yesterday, bro. Literally, fucking when I was early this morning, literally, bro, fucking you have a fucking how his rent, how you rent an apartment and shit, how they want to go up on rent every year. Like, but and he's just getting our rates right now. These niggas want fucking $1,600, $1,500 for a little ass 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment, bro. It's little ass space. Like you talked about, it don't get no better. It actually declines. It actually gets fucking worse. For more and more use, this nigga going up in price, man. And that's wicked as hell, bro. This is all signs of an unjust rule, man. And that's why all you people who love the so-called white boy, that's why y'all gonna go down with this motherfucker, man. Because this dude is clearly wicked, man. This dude has shown through his centuries, just what the Romans and the Greeks, this recent empire of the so-called America, Babylon the Great, he has shown that he is not capable of ruling, man. Yeah, all right?
Yeah, like I said, he's showing his true colors, man. It's evident at this point. Like I said, you gotta look to who's actually in these positions of power. That these are they're the ones who actually allow these things to go forth from the earth.
Right.
Like you wouldn't. They were like you always make the point how they always want to take the responsibility, the accountability with something positive, or something like the technological advancements, and then be able to increase in that level, increase their society. But in that way, when it comes to the bearing those burdens and everything going wrong in the world, then they want to, they want to be able to take, like, yeah, they want to fled, they want to take part in it. When you got to bear both, because you're the ones making these laws, you're the ones who's coming with that inflation. You're the one who's not allowing dollars back by gold and silver. Now it's real money, land, etc.
Right. He's like that the devil that came on last week. He was good. I asked him if he talking about how we started told him, like, look, your race of men getting taken out of power.
Yeah.
And man, I asked him what race of men rule the earth, and he said, well, he said you can't blame the white man.
Yeah.
So wait. So he basically just admitted to fault.
Yeah.
He's condemned because if it was somebody else, you could say, oh, the Chinese man.
Yeah. Right.
Or both. It's the Chinese and the white man. No, you knew exactly who it was, so you can't blame the white man. But he's in power though.
Yeah.
And the scripture talks about in Job that they are liars, forgers of liars, positions of no value. You see everything that comes out of their mouth, they come with, you got to believe in Jesus Christ and we can all be together. But no, that's not what the scriptures are saying, because in Psalm the 50th chapter, it says, what do the wicked have to do to declare my statutes and my judgment, seeing that he cast them behind him? That's why you have Esau out here trying to keep our people in a fucking down south state so he can continue in his fucking wickedness, man. But no, all that shit about to be put down, man. Through your house, my y'all was shot. Through the prophets, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for all term.
That's what you saw you want to do. You have to wait for the righteous man, which is Israelites man. All right. You got a question? Yeah, we Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, we are Hebrew Israelites. We're get salvation for our people still the sign. We're Hebrew Israelites. We're here we are speaking salvation. Yeah. You heard of the Israelites?
I know Israel.
It's the Israelites though in the scriptures, not the Israelis over there in the land, because those aren't the true people. Those are imposters. Those are fake.
What you're telling me?
Yeah. We're right here preaching salvation, and to the people you see on the sign, these are modern day names. We're here preaching them, telling them who they really are in the Bible. All right.
So this has nothing to do with the Christians.
The Christians, because the Christians they don't teach the Bible correctly. That's incorrect.
This is Bible.
It is the Bible. They don't teach it.
I am so happy because I truly thought I was so
It's not that.
It is the same Bible, but it's a proper understanding of that Bible. Because a lot
So
of
you're
Christians,
interpreting your way the same Bible.
yeah, we interpret
Sorry,
the correct way.
I mean, like that. What
The correct
you
way.
think is the correct
Right. I get what you're saying. That's right.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. And guy here preaching the destruction of America. And in America, this is a wicked place. This place is spoken about in the scriptures. Did you know that?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I just saw you guys like saying, yeah. Same thing, right?
That's the same thing, yeah.
Alright.
The difference between what we do, what the other people do, we back up what we say in scripture, precept upon precept, but another indicator that we're telling the truth is prophecy. That's what separates us from this other false way.
So sometimes I also see like that's those they also have the same notion. But the ones with different this means.
So us, down that way, we're on the same accord, just spaced out. But people down there are not sure.
one of the key
Those are like Christian Bible, I would say. But
No.
they basically sometimes invite to the church and things like religious. Sometimes you see that brother, sometimes here. So those are so. Do you know?
It's the prophecies. We're breaking down the prophecies correctly. The other groups are not giving credit to the right names. It's the MOTD. We have to be mental.
So these names you suggest these are the right people.
Yeah,
That's right. These are actual nationalities. These are bywords and proverbs.
So these are people.
These are us. Yeah, this is
These are the great people.
yeah.
Like that you would like to follow. Like,
These are
life and things like that.
God people. This is us. We are the 12 tribes of Israel.
So Judah, like these are people. Yeah. And then what are
These are the bywords and proverbs that we call.
wait? Can you do like that?
I'm from this tribe of Judah.
This what kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's it.
I see. I see. Oh, so all the Judah,
Yeah.
Benjamin, this thing. Yeah. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this now won't stop the American and South American region, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this goes to Africa too, right? But this is
Right, yeah, because okay, but see, this is
most of these are like on the continent.
Right. The North, Central, South America. That's the primary place where our people scattered at in captivity. That's spoken about in the Bible. But of course, our people understand that are scattered all over the place. Okay? Our people, not only do they look like this, but they also look like all these. That's what happens.
So we got
Remember, well, this is it
like
right here.
anything of it. It's like this is
Is it right here? No, you know, you've been our apostles and elders. They've been out here for decades.
I never saw in the US. This is the first time I saw it in the TV. Something like that. I see a lot of these just like army things like this kind of stuff. But I never. This is the I feel. I mean, just what did you guys do? I thought that you were doing the same thing. I was never in the But anyway, well, thanks. Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon.
No.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
Right, that's what Esau does, man. He lies and wait for the righteous, man. Why? Because we're not for his turn. Especially in the whole nation, the whole nation of Israel, but especially Israel. All right? We're not for his turn, man. We're speaking out against this NWO plans, man. It's new, we so-called new world. All right? Everything he wants to accomplish, he wants to plan to fight for. All right? Not only that, but he uses his philosophies as a whole. Everything he wants to administer and everything he wants to implement in society, man. All the wicked philosophies, like that, their mind, blood, you know? And he lies on the way. He tries to, that's why scriptures compare him to a fowler, man. What was a fowler? A fowler was like catching of birds, man. So I said, trap the snares for years, man. All right? They can make our people go off the road, but when it mentioned earlier, man, to keep our people in that cycle of sin so he can continue to rule. And that's why he still has such a problem with this awakening, man. Why? Because when we repent, turn to how about shot, that's the end of his society, man. He understand, he reading the scriptures. He don't understand to the level that we do. Now he's understanding because he's hearing us break it down. He's like, okay, that's what that means, man. But nevertheless, he can read the scriptures, he see the pattern. You read the book of Judges alone, what happened? The Israelites sinned and went into captivity. They repent, turn back to the God of Israel, and then the God of Israel delivers them. So obviously, him seeing us repent and turn back to the God of Israel, he knows what's coming next. All right? Go back to the 2nd 9 about the shot.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, in verse 4, it says, Then thou wilt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
And these things been spoken about. The Lord said even from the beginning, man. And it's like saying in the 6, it tells you that the first verse is like the first 6th verse. It tell you before the chimneys in Zion were hot, before the wind blew, before anything, man. Before the angel, both to the angels were gathered together. Before anything, Yahweh already had all these planned out. Man. All right, like El Yashurama constantly makes the point. We're literally just laying out all the roles that was already doing already. And you saw Edom, you're playing the role of the devil, man. It's clear, man. You're the real life villain because everybody
like a speed against the villain in movies. Like the third Equalizer movie that came out recently, and both of us gonna go see. He had them devils and Italian demons, all right, that was terrorizing that city. You see, when Denzel go get justice on him, everybody just fucking cheering and shit, man. They were rejoicing. Why? Because you can see their deeds. They were people. They were oppressing a bunch of people that did nothing wrong to them. Okay, they were just relentless and weren't to stop. So what? Denzel would have got justice, man. And that's why they call him the Equalizer. He made shit even up. All right, because there was an imbalance. Spilling blood. It's gonna say what? By 80 minutes spilling man's blood, by man's blood, by man's blood is shit, man. So, but here it is in real life. Esau, he was a real villain. You got people trying to cop a plea for this devil, man. Here it is, this dude didn't kill. But this dude, Jake, talked about toe tagging this, I'm body bagging this. But Esau got the highest kill count on earth, man. Yeah. This dude didn't kill everything from fucking not his people, but the plants, the animals, the environment. Bro, this dude destroying ecosystems, man. Yeah. This dude's the devil. He got to be stopped, right? And the Lord says the Lord is gonna stop this devil. It say he was spoken about before the beginning, man. Before the beginning, the Lord already knew, okay, I'm gonna have this empire rule, this the Lord, it really give you the breakdown of the empires when you read Daniel the second chapter. Daniel 2, Daniel 7, Daniel 8, all right? He really say, okay, this empire gonna rule, okay, them have the Babylonians rule, okay, then them have the Persians rule, the Greeks, the Romans, okay, Jacob get a captivity, then we go back into captivity, and America and Babylon the Great gonna be the last one. That's gonna show my might and my power, man. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say for all those kings in between the paths, that was in the Babylonian captivity where Daniel got that vision. So you still had the Persians to come, you still had the Greeks, the Romans, you still had the branch off that little horn spoke about in that chapter, all right, which America comes to fruition. There's a bunch of things that need to take place, that's already written in the scripture. Right? That was scripture wise. There's 53rd chapter, and these things are going to be fulfilled. Right? So just like all those previous prophecies came to pass, right? We'll link to those things before time for our learning. That's in Romans 15th chapter. So we can look at these different examples of the Lord saying things will happen and actually being able to see them play out and deal with it. That's how we know in this matter time, as we just sit there this time, measure the time diligently, filter and create a sense of the prophecy so we understand the time to be living in. Continuing on verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest. Let's get it for second to sixth chapter. What is the end synonymous with? Okay, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of it that follows, man. So we're at Esau's end. This is it's clear. We constantly, I make the point every week, man. How you got these Edomites, man, they can take a public transportation, these things losing. These niggas getting fucking destroyed in divorce court by fucking women. All right, they getting everything taken from them. That's why you hear these Edomites, man. They complain about, it's not fun to be a white man no more. Yeah, he loses his power, man. Right. This is the end of your fucking kingdom, man. Your time of ruling shit and being looked at as godly man is over with, man. That shit over with. People look at Esau with disdain, bro. Man. Literally, when Esau coming to John, you're like, this guy. This guy.
And like you said, he's getting stripped from his glory.
Yeah.
That's one of the clear testaments of time that his kingdom was falling. Because the poem goes into, at one point in time, it was a great thing to be a so-called white man.
Oh, man.
We had that Edomite come up, last week and trying to dissociate himself from his nation.
Yep.
But at one point in time, he never did that. He'd been proud to be white. That's all, proud to be an American. That's what it is, man. Proud to be a so-called white man. To have an American flag hanging, your lawn on your car. The so-called American dream, man. At one point in time, that was the glorious thing. That was just the place to be, man. Was in America.
A couple of the isms that we always talk about associated with the beef that Esau quick to claim, capitalism, patriotism, and nepotism. When it comes to you take credit for all the atrocities on the earth, well, I'm not like it wasn't here. We all took part in it. It's a humanitarian issue at that point.
Yeah,
he exposed himself to the precept.
Chris Rock, I was saying, when they try to separate themselves from these little small hats over there in our land, right in the Holy Land, they try to say, that's a whole different group of people, and they're the problem. They got all Americans, then you stop giving them money and funding them, and they got to focus on the American Edomite, thinking there's some sort of separation. We're all on same nation, just a different tribe.
Yeah, if you people don't know that when you're listening. The so-called, and you read the scripture in Genesis 26, we don't got to grab it, but you read it, Amalek, he's the city of Esau, Edom, man. All right, he's one of the tribes of Esau, man. All right, and the so-called white man, the European man, the fucking so-called Israeli man, the German man, all these people see with Mr. Paleface, they're all the same. They're not different. There's no, because that's what you try to do. I remember that bitch even, what's her name, man? is that she had one. I think I think her show is called The View or whatever. Ugly as hell Eve. Yeah, yeah, her. She made the point. She said it. She's like, on the show. Well, she made everybody hear her from the top. She even her wicked ass made the point, like, they talk about black crime. That's why I was about black crime. But Hitler and she made the point, man. She was like, yeah, so cool, man. Talking about black crime, white crime shit. Women Hillary Clinton's fucking so cool too. And okay, and then she mentioned of American white men, they're all the same, but they try to come at her and say, no, you misunderstand. There's a different race, etc. But no, they're the same, man. So Esau don't want to look at this man. You know why? And another reason, even with the so called like British and American, Esau like the French, she like to make all these fucking divisions because if you put all their tribes together, man, it's a bloody name. The British got a hell of a history. Screwed America, the British alone got a hell of a bloody history, man. All the shit they did, they fucking even in Syria, I think when he was whatever possibly, and all the shit when you look up the history with the British, Edomite was doing Iran, that nigga, bro, he was devouring Iran, bro. Okay, in their land, occupying their land, bro. You saw Edom got a bloody history. That's another reason why he likes to divide himself up, man. But it's gonna say what Howard and hidden things Esau searched out, man. Esau being experimental. Look, we got you, man. Hey, one thing, Commissioner Gordon told Batman, we got you, son of a bitch. All right, we got you, bro.
The scriptures, Job 9:24, that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. What judges did he cover up? He covered up the judges of the prophets of the Israelites, Yahweh Shah, and the Most High himself, man, the angels. So this devil, you know what I'm saying, he got a lot of blood on his hand. This is the bloody and deceitful man, as the scripture says, man.
Right. I got a quick something on the topic. Favorites. Job 20 and 11 says his bones are full of the sins of his youth. And this is talking about Esau, going back into the point that the brother made, generation to generation, his atrocities are piling up. The scripture lets us know in Genesis that Esau, even the so-called white man, is a fugitive and a vagabond. So not only is he covering up his identity, but he's committing crimes in the GOAT, until that day when he's finally judged. It says his bones are full of the sin of his youth. What do the bones represent? His structure. You know what I'm saying? It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. So again, going to that point of regeneration, he claims that, oh no, the Edomite who came from the last people, that was my forefathers. You can't blame me when the scriptures say otherwise.
Hey, like I said, that's why I even mentioned it. Could go over his head. That way, you can bring regeneration is in the scriptures, man. You come back. You don't even live on life contrary to what you getting in another lot you saw too. And then there's a reason for that. See, that people thinking that they only live one life, it makes them more inclined to do wickedness. Because if you don't have understanding that look like what you could, they have the so-called concept of being judged by heaven and hell. People really believe that shit. Yeah. If people really believe that you go to fucking hell burn for him, it's not scriptural. But I'm just making a point. And if people really believe that, they would not be moving how they move. Motherfuckers would be terrified, bro. They be terrified to sin.
And I'm going to make a point because that hell doctrine, it's been going all through, IUIC, and elders been rebuking the hell out that shit. And the reason why the Christians and these churches came up with that hell doctrine is to keep Jake, underneath them. You know what I mean? It's basically a control thing that Esau came with the hell doctrine. So that way, Esau can have a hedge over our people. You know what I mean? By using that, keeping them, you know what I'm saying, in his pocket, if you will.
They help me. It's just get around for long. And all these different you can
Get one in my place in my trunk. And then all these different little Egypt philosophies, their different idols and shit. They always talk about hell and shit. They got Hades, hell we burn and shit. You got Hades. What's the burn? I think I got a name. I think it might be Hades, right? It's the god of the underworld shit. Yeah, Hades, man. And they talk about Greek philosophy. But it's always been there. God damn. Hope it pass over. This weekend,
said, water.
This Psalms 140:1. Deliver me, O power, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man.
Yeah, we see that, man. It's an evil, violent man. He saw Edom, man, a so-called white boy. Again, we will continue to call him out, man. All right? And so when we saying that boldly, bro, this is the problem of the earth. You want to know why you can't get no peace in your household with your woman? Because of Esau. You want to know why you can't eat food? Because of Esau. The reason why there's no peace on the earth is this is constant tension of war is because of Esau, man. He said he's the one in authority. So it has to, somebody has to take responsibility for this, man. Like we said earlier, he saw it, he wouldn't take, like, I got the true point. But earlier, he wouldn't take responsibility for all positive things. He wouldn't take responsibility for all negative that he caused, man. And who's behind all these fucking ups and down and fucking Chernobyl? If you're Chernobyl, the person really he might as well, man. And they is not as children, so to speak, as the American, you know. But nevertheless, all behind different the power plants melting down, and then not only that, this dude fucking that nuclear waste and all that shit. This nigga fucking all the nuclear power, not that, but nuclear waste and shit. This nigga will dump that shit in the ocean, man. This nigga gonna trash in the ocean. It's playing, you know, I make this shit up, so get up. This nigga will literally just go take that nuclear waste and shit, put that shit in a fucking barrel and dump that shit in a fucking ocean. And nigga wondering why y'all these animals surfing dying and shit, bro.
But you know, like, no, it's crazy though, because they put
You gotta
that.
speak up.
Yeah, so like they put that in the movies The Simpsons, man. You know what I'm saying? They put the big ass dome over fucking what was that shit called? Springfield and shit. And you know, they dump some toxic waste into the water and shit, to the ocean and shit. Everybody start getting bugged out, they start blaming Homer's system. But this is, you know, an effort of the government, which, you know, when you go into that word, you know, the government, you know, this man want to have control over your mind. You know what I'm saying? But like the brother was saying, is, you know, these devils throw all type of shit in the ocean. Plastic, you had all these train derailments, all of these things, man. Was, you know, like Detroit, Flint, Michigan, and something like that, they still have that shit going on with the water being with the
Toxic.
yeah.
Yeah, all the chemicals those in there.
Kind.
I
got one. Go ahead, you got it.
Continuing on, Psalms 140:2, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually are they gathered together for war.
Yeah, and if I may add though, like, you know, the brother brought out last week that Esau can't do no fun, he can't get no rest unless he do some mischief, man. You know, this man, you know, his eyes probably set against the children of Israel, man. So he have to do something in order to make himself feel good. That's why the scripture talk about this man being a bloody and deceitful man, man. This man got a lot of blood on his hand, man.
Yeah, ultimately understand who we're dealing with. Man. You know, when Christians, you know, you go into the three classifications of men that scripture outline, right? You got the sons of God, which are the Israelites, chosen people. You got the sons of men, who are the other heathen, 16 heathen nations. Then you got the sons of wicked, who's Esau, man, right? And he's the one who ultimately is allowing us to put this before the earth. And it's because of that purpose, because of that reason, man, because that's what the Lord prayed him to do. Right? Ultimately, he was fulfilling his life. You know, ultimately, just as the life is being gathered in these latter days, and Lord will be that number, right? We're fulfilling our life. Esau is doing the same thing, man. All the prophecies, he's fulfilling everything that the Lord already outlined that he would, the different actions that he would take, different events that would happen throughout history, right? You know, ultimately, all of us are ordained by Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right. And it's going to say in Luke 16 chapter, it talks about the rich man Lazarus, to Jacob and Esau, saying between us and you is a great close fix. What does that mean? Okay, you got something like what? It's simply the word golf from Mexico. You got that little, like, you got the little separation, though, man. Right between that whole little, what they call it, a peninsula shit. All right, you got this land, is a big water. It represents Jacob and Esau. Like, you over here, you over there, man. Okay, and your rulership, we couldn't. Okay, we couldn't rule with you. Okay, and our rulership, you can't rule with us. Like,
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25, straight to the point. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountains. Mountains represent governments and peoples. And who is the destroying mountain that the scripture is referring to? Esau Edom. We see it from all the plastic, all the destruction that he's caused during his tenure. And even before when he was, you know, the ruling power on the earth. Continuing on, it says, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a bird mountain. So Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to recompense for the evil or the atrocity that was committed. We're going to take that thermal destruction. And the work you do about the elites, you're going to be slaves. We're going to be rounded up first. You know? Scriptures talk about how the kings and nobles are being fetters of iron. That's coming real soon. Thus saith the Lord.
Yeah, they show you they're getting that series forward. All right, but again, based off a video game, what it's thinking it will make you burn mountain. Your beloved America get destroyed. All these Edomites, especially these patriotic redneck Edomites, with sign though, then showing you Esau, call them literally call them redneck.
Yeah.
All right. But the patriotic Edomites who love America and they boast in this. Not just the redneck Edomites, but also the so-called corporate Edomites. Then you got different tribes and classifications of the Edomites. All right, the corporate Edomite who they got $1 million in the bank. He's some fucking high CEO, not even a CEO. It's a high position, executive position. He got a nice little suit on that he can't wear for shit. That this shit don't fit him right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But that Edomite, he's proud as hell, man. Proud to be the American. He look down on all the, not just Israel, but all the nations, man. All right, he'll beloved, man. He'll beloved corporate office. He can be that the fire, man.
yeah, he just like you said, he just he ever got to the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, a grand title like that. He just got manager at your local business, man. And he's puffed up that pride.
Yeah, pride for himself. You see it, it's counting. You can't fake it. You see it.
I got one for you. Malachi 1:4. So whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, we will return and build the desolate places. Thus say Yahweh Shah, the host, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. The people against whom the Lord had made a nation reverence. So although Esau had ascended to a certain point, ultimately scripture tell you what in Job 14 chapter, the Lord said, bounds we cannot pass. Right? So although you are still to build a society, brother, and it fairly quickly as well, ultimately this is a very short time period also took place. People listen to Esau, his science, thinking that, this has been billions and billions of years in the making. So you just get the understanding within the scriptures, you understand that the earth was 13,000 years old, right? So understand that all these events that took place on history was in a short time frame in the grand scheme of things, man. Right? So him being able to build that quickly, just look at this kingdom, man. He got all these buildings, skyscrapers, all these roads, highways, bridges, etc. His technology, his weaponry, right? All these advancements he's able to get in such a small period of time, right? So he's able to see what the Lord's going to throw it all down, man. Ultimately showing you he's not with that, man. Showing you he's the one who gave him that increase, and he's the one who's going to take it up.
Yeah, I was about the last night. I was watching YouTube. That balls that with the food. I came back, now YouTube doing like the new shit, like they got the little like display different images back. Both we got the and it was soup. All right, and it had at nighttime all the buildings lit up, the bridges lit up, and I was marveling at it. Cause I was like, man, I was thinking about with John the Revelator and how he marveled at the woman before. They're saying the woman representing the virgins of America, and the Revelation marveled at it. I said the same thing. You understand how you marvel at that. Yeah. If you understand the grand scheme of what's going on, I said, like I said, this is fucking amazing. Yeah. I'm like, bro, this nigga living in 1776, the dirt roads, nigga driving and carry about horses. Now it's with all these nice ass cars getting by and the city lit up.
1776, you go back just to the late 1800s, early 1900s, and you wouldn't see none of it. They say everyone they drive around on horses, dirt roads. The cities, everyone, came to do all their shopping, etc. They're very small. It wasn't this grand kingdom where people hopping on planes. They invented helicopters, automobiles. Again, going to the military, all their different tanks and their fighter jets, the AC-130s, etc. Right, these are great adventures to have in such a small period of time, man.
We was talking about that early this morning, man, about how like remember a time when people used to walk around with cameras, bro?
Yeah,
like the actual feeling like I remember like you go to Best Buy, BJ's, even Sam's Club, any of these different stores. There used to be hella like them digital cameras on display, like they need to be expensive. People like use some shit. Bottom headers. You go out with a fan vacation, you go out at nice. They had the park, you bring the camera with you. Like you had remember like they had disposable cameras. They said that you had to go get the pictures developed and shit. Now nobody bought them cameras. The only people who bought them cameras like people doing production, making movies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And these only fans they're the only ones who using cameras, bro. Now everybody needs a fucking phone. Your phone is phone quality camera, camera phone is fucking great. Everybody gets this short, you can record their video. We tell you what means I go to and fro, and now something increases. You said that we mentioned about the travel. If you would go to listen, the ancient world, you wouldn't be able to make these long travels like that.
Yeah.
You was at a fucking whim.
Right.
You had to plan it. Okay, look, we go this day. You got to bring enough supplies and resources, or bring enough money. And sometimes you wouldn't always bring all your resources. You bring enough money to purchase it once you get there.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to travel on
and
it.
you want to travel lighter. But what? Then now, motherfuckers, I can right now. If you go get the plane to the fucking Paris, bro.
Yeah.
Just go wherever the fuck out, you just go there.
Yeah. Like you said, at one point you couldn't make them impulsive decisions.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you couldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna. You got to plan these things out ahead of time in advance.
Yeah.
And actually, you say outline. Even just driving to a different destination, you have to get a map. And I remember, I'm young myself, and I remember at one time being a child, your parents going to take a trip, you had to go somewhere, you had to print out a map, and you just had to figure out where the fuck you were going, and you had to get instructions from somebody else, or it was like get directions. Map plans, all that.
Yeah, you stop at the gas station, ask them, you know, where so road is.
Yeah.
Hey, get
What
that
time
precept.
is nearby?
Yeah, I quoted it. Let's get it. Big to go now also big Chris down flow. That is what we see. Like I said, it isn't everything, bro. Hey, you look at, like I said, concerning his military, because I've been looking at these different videos. If you look at the type of military advancements you can have, like in World War I, World War II, it was drastic, bro. Like before, so like the 1940s and 50s, the Lord was giving Esau all types of blessings, bro. Like, bro, can we talk about stuff like AC-130s and what's that shit called again? Stealth bombers and the SR-71 Blackbird plane, bro. That shit was built like a thicker system.
Yeah.
That shit looks modern as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what brothers always talk about. Like when you saw technology like iPhone and all this shit, but this nigga been had it.
Oh, yeah.
His military been had
Yeah,
it.
because that's what they make that stuff for. It's a reason why they spend hundreds of billions of dollars annually, right, on their military budget. You can understand it. Well, for one, that's a blessing. Like you mentioned it earlier, going back to Genesis 27 chapter. But that's how they're able to keep their dominion. That's how they keep their power, keep their kingdom standing, man. Right? It pulls their weight. So we go into a different, each one watch. Yeah. I'm watching a whole documentary on how the first wristwatch was created in 1946 for World War I. They gave it the fuck to keep track of time. Right? They hold that, the Esau's jewelry hold, with jewelry report. Always been held in high regard, but watches in particular. When you go back to it, it goes back to that World War I when they first created wristwatches, right, to be able to keep track of time in the war, which was a major advantage that they had. Everyone couldn't do.
Yeah, real quickly, get that. Get that first one.
This is Daniel 12:4. It says, but thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
And we're in the time of the end right now, man. This is the final heathen empire, man, which is ruled by Esau Edom. Go ahead.
It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Like you said, man, people going in and out, man. Bro, all over the place. Like, bro, this is crazy. But literally, you can take a trip to fucking anywhere in the world right now, the other side of the world, and then take another trip back and be back in the same day.
Right.
You couldn't do that in the ancient world, bro.
Yeah.
All right. And it said now it's up here increasing, right? And see, Esau Edom, he's taking that and he's growing proud of that.
Yeah.
He thinks that he did all this, man. When it really is the Lord that gave it. I always make a point. You can't bring this shit out with us. Yeah. You can't, bro. Look, I got that today. I watched the whole documentary on this shit, bro. This is amazing, man.
Yeah.
He said, look up the documentary of the SR-71 Blackbird. It says SR-71 Blackbird creation date. It was first flight April 30th, 1962. Damn. Bro, this shit was in 1962. This nigga did hash like this, bro. And it's crazy. You watch the documentary. Literally, fucking, he was the, like, certain people to see it, like, it's filthy as hell. But certain people to see it, like civilians, when they were testing it out, and then it was denied existence. They denied existence for the whole decade, for the probably show people this is real. Man, I make this point because this is like a mind, it's not commissioned. Yeah. They don't, so we want to show you that if this badass plane ain't commissioned no more, what the fuck you got now?
Yeah, what was the upgrade?
Yeah, what was the upgrade? This nigga had this shit in 1962, bro. Yeah. This is, I can't even imagine the type of shit that the whole us can do now. All right? So, we got all type of different places. Listen, they used to do shit. Get them asking, listen, bro, the best tweet, listen, you know about it, it's not the best, bro. Yeah. Like I said, this SR-71, it was denied, I believe I'm getting the timeline right. It was denied for a whole decade for the military and now it's in existence, man. And did hella spy missions, etc. in different lands, because It's hard as fuck how fast this shit's moving, how stealthy it is. It's hard as fuck to Blackbird to track that shit. He don't pop up on radar and shit. You know? But basically, and he had that in 1962. What has he got in 2024, bro?
I read something that I seen an article yesterday in the news or whatnot. Esau came up with a drone that is big as hell that can, be underwater for a long period of time. I don't know what this devil's trying to do with this motherfucker, but obviously it's gonna be something wicked. But that's the point that he came up with a drone that he can go underwater. And I know that they've been trying to figure out how these so-called UFOs is moving and going to Esau trying to do the same thing, man.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers take concentration. Right. And while making money like the fire jet, everything that's 22. Listen, buddy, that's solid stuff.
Yeah. And that's not even the best Esau got in arsenal. And you know about it's not possessed, bro. Yeah. It's just like with his special forces teams, man. You got certain shit like Delta Force and niggas be hyping up Navy SEAL. That's not Esau that shit. The best shit you don't need, they don't exist, bro. They're not on paper.
But they tell you it's classified.
It's classified.
Look at the document.
It's a document and all that shit blacked out.
It's a document. That's all the information. The pipelines through it. They operate in compartmentalization. It's on need to know basis.
Right.
But saying you need to know it. If you're operating in this regard, they will tell you what you need to know. But most people that they would tell you that.
Right? Esau got spec out teams. They don't got no exhibit. They don't got no bad. They don't got nothing to show you. All black outfits. Coming, whatever mission they got to eliminate, assassinate, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who poses the threat, they come through the middle of the night through that. They say that he's just a fucking Call of Duty game and shit. Remember that thing about the mission? Look up the mission Clean House and Mount Warfare Everyday in 2019, bro. And that's a perfect example. You start coming in the middle of the night, bro. All the spec out here, a whole fucking 3 different teams coming in. You don't even know they're there, bro, until it's fucking too late. All right. But again, we was going into the different miracles, and we'll get that. Let's go to Genesis 27. But Esau's blessing. Yeah, he all type of shit like that, man. On the radar shit bad boy. Let me look up what year was the submarine made, bro. this nigga been had underwater shit, man.
That person.
See, look at this. The first submarine, it says, I believe it's 1870, like when he first started it. Where's that? No, I said the first submarine, yeah, around 1870, but even later than that, though. Like when he really got the master ability to be able to completely go in the water and stay down there. There's some reason down at the point that only in before they got to research it, bro. And that was the early 1900s we started doing that thing. Russia, it's funny because we saw he got better with the aircraft carriers and their superiority to Russia. We had something like that. They're going to show you the second of all this stuff. You got it.
This is Genesis chapter 27, and we start at verse 38. It says, Esau said to his father, thou the one blessing, my father, bless me, even you also, my father.
Right, because what was going on here? Well, Jacob had just came and got the blessing, which was his birthright, man. Which is right. And Esau sold him the birthright, man. When you read in Genesis 25th chapter, man. All right? It tell you what Esau despised the birthright. He sold it away for some uncooked meat, man. But then he was still going, you understand, this was years later. This one next week. This was years later. He sold Jacob's birthright, forgot about it. Okay, like, man, when he said, what did he say? He said, what good this birthright do? All right? He sold it away, then years later, he'll say, I mean, it could be a decade. It could tell you his father was left in the Navy. A decade, it could be 10 years, 20 years, how many years later, all right? And then he was still, as like at the Han he is, the whole ass nigga he is, he was still going to try to get the blessing. Because his father said, no, he said that. Jacob was going hanging with Jacob's father.
So Esau lifted up his voice and wept
like a little bitch, man. It is he sold it. He said, right? He sold the birthright. Then he was still gonna try to capitalize on it. And then when Jacob rightfully got what was his, he gonna start fucking crying, man. All right? That's Esau. He was like a child, man. Like a child when you don't want to play with a toy, he put it in the corner, forget about it. But then he sees somebody else that sees value in it when he starts playing with it. Now he want to cry as I fight to it. That's what Esau did, man. All right?
in the person with the truth from the children all over. It says, his father, it says, and Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, And the jewel of heaven from above.
Yeah, Esau even has a fatness there. You go in the blue letter to tell you the choice parts, man. Esau got the choice parts of earth, man. Every nice house, every nice suburban neighborhood you see, it's predominantly who live in there. Esau Edom, man. You got a couple of Jake, you got a couple other heathens that be there, but it's primarily Esau Edom, man. Nobody on earth is living as good as the rich man right now.
And that's now.
Yeah,
Because
now.
that just as keeping spoiling that point you keep mentioning it. Because throughout history, it was only
only Esau.
And you would see no just it's a couple Jakes over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a couple of celebrities. No, it'd be only Esau there.
Yeah, it's like just like at that time, since celebrities weren't even allowed to
Yeah,
be
because
there.
they had football segregation.
Yeah.
You couldn't even drink from the same water fountain as Esau, man.
Yeah, it goes into that's why here in America, all these different states, they all got their own example of millionaires. It's called Millionaires Row. Like, so you got the one in Cleveland, but it's all states. Look it up. Yeah. I was doing research on this. So all the states, you got an area where it's just wealthy ass, stupid rich people, like, man, especially here in like the east side here in Cleveland, man. And calling them Cleveland, Rockefeller, the Rothschilds living there, bro. Yeah, Rockefeller, they do this second and they got a lot of their money bills here in America. Yeah, that's in Ohio. They all the Edomites, they were growing in the cities at first. Yeah, and then they started to move out to the more, you know what I'm saying, rural areas. But originally they were dwelling here in the city. And all these different, like, Cleveland in Ohio, okay, all them different big ass houses shit that now converted like four different living places. Yeah, it used to be one big ass house or Esau, man. And he got that shit back when they was brand fucking new. Yeah. Now they got went run the shit, man, run down. And definitely has to put money into it, you know. And you can look stuff up. This information is readily available. You got be different. Just like you said, a lot of the houses, the majority of them are running down now. You still look at find out the exceptions and what they really look like. Because I'm speaking about this Cleveland alone. This is out there personally seeing all the different houses, the ones that are still standing and still have, you know, grand architecture. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of detail, like in Shaker Heights, bro. Yeah, that's another area, man. Like a lot of Edomites be owning them big ass, them huge houses. You know, certain streets, them houses big as fuck. Oh, you know, you can tell it's about architecture. The fact that they don't all look the same. They're custom, and they got the brick. It's not just that cheap ass shit you saw them throwing up. That shit lasts way longer. But look, a lot of Edomites, that shit be passed down from generations, bro. Them niggas didn't buy that shit within the last 30 years. Yep. They didn't have that shit passed down their family over 100 years. Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's how you do it. Yeah, you also know those houses because they're never on the market. They're never on the market. They say it passed through generation. Good.
No, because I know East Cleveland was known as the Rockefellers' little backyard of their home and shit. Kirk Middle School was like their backyard, and Kirk was like a mansion and shit. They turned that shit into a school. You know what I'm saying? They had all Jakes and everybody from East Cleveland going there. But the point being, like you said, there was some beautiful houses there. You know, Jake down there now still in those houses. But now Esau want their asses out of here because they've been building up here. You got the hospital, you got the case right here. I mean, case, college and whatnot. So they want to buy these people out their houses so they can gentrify it and bring their ass back up in the hoods and shit like that. Like through Ashbury and Wade Park, it was all Jakes over here. But now Esau is moving all those Jakes out and, you know, and building that shit back up, man.
Especially you go like cities like New York, so they're doing a way grander scale. You know, places like Brooklyn, Manhattan, etc. There's those places where you wouldn't catch it Edomite living there in the 80s and 90s, etc. But now it's completely different now. Completely different experience. Not gonna get out there for seeing how I'm supposed to make it. And you start losing house. This ain't this ain't the same paradise for Edomite male like it was back in 1960s, 60s, all that, even before then. Well, it's a little more than the same says. Just a twist on the foot. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
Yeah, that was the main point, man. By thy sword shalt thou live. Man, that's how Esau Edom got everything he got, man, by the sword. But it's not just simply a physical sword, a samurai sword. No, it's talking about his instruments to kill. Right. That's what Esau had, from his guns to his bombs to his tanks, especially his sword, his tongue. All right, that pen, his legislation, his lies, all of that goes into Esau's sword, man. And that's how Esau Edom rules, man. All right.
It says, "It shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass."
He did serve us during the time of King David, man. We had the Edomites subdued.
It says, "It shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck."
Right, and that's like what happened. Esau Edom came to power. We go before then. We go to the time of Solomon. After Solomon has finished, to tell you, he raised up an adversary to him and tell you how to do it. Right, all right.
But then eventually, he said he had the millions of the Greeks, man. That's when he started eating. That's when he digs up the Greeks and the Romans so much because that was the first time he came to power.
Right.
All right. Other than that, you saw Edom didn't dominate the earth. Like I said, you had the Egyptians ruling, you had the Babylonians ruling, you had the Medes and the Persians ruling, you had Jake ruling. The period was King David and Solomon. You saw Edom wasn't. He didn't have no authority in the earth. He tried. That's another part of his witchcraft. He tried to paint this image like so-called white boy was always in witchcraft. He was always there, no matter what time in history. He's motherfucker always there. He was documentary about Egypt. He got much too much in it. He tell you about the music purpose. He'll make the people appear fucking white boys, man. Especially the scriptures, he tell you about Solomon, he's a Christian fucking white boy. The great example, you go back to Genesis. Yeah. Back to it's like any of these books in the Bible, you go to any of these movies they make, trying to pick characters, depict the different people within the scriptures. It's a whole bunch of Edomites. Yeah, you preach to Adam and Eve was fucking two Edomites, man. Right. No, bro, he just got on the scene ruling in the time of the Greek Empire.
Right. A brother told me it was a Jacob and Esau movie he watched, and Esau was a Jake, and Jacob was an Edomite. You know.
Yeah, Esau put him this girl. Yeah. It says Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right, and that's what it is. That's basically Esau them out. So the scripture give you the real reason why so-called white boy is hell bent on exterminating our people. And not just your skin color, because again, they're going to show you in the witchcraft. But you got people who talking about color of my skin. This doesn't even make fucking sense. Yeah. That don't even make sense. First and foremost, there's other nations that are darker than us. Yeah. The Hamites as well. Yeah, Edomites are a lot of Edomites are darker than Jake. Okay. It's not because they're fucking skin tone. It's because of who you are. Where the Israelites and the Edomites. It's a biblical controversy. It's not because you're fucking skin. That's bad, bro. Yeah, wait, no, but he saw really today. Yeah. Oh, they enslaved him for the skin, but that doesn't make any fucking sense, man. You trying to tell me this nigga brought his ass to hold it top because of skin color? First and foremost, it's good. Everybody on the earth has known him besides these people. Yeah. And this is skin color thing. We should have this level of hatred for everybody. Yeah. Because he's the only one. He's the odd man out. Right. He's the only pale face. He's the only one without color. It's not because of fucking skin color, man. He's ready to say they did walk through that whole Jacobs because we're the chosen. He's not. And even if he's not conscious of that. His subconscious, his spirit knows that. Right. He knows we're better than him. That's why he fucking hates you so much. Yeah. If this is his fucking empire. We have a fucking Edomite. This nigga might make $200,000 a year with a good suck-up corporate job. This nigga lives in a nice-ass suburb. This nigga got a nice car, nice plane, all that. He still got animosity towards the nigga. Yeah. Right. He don't even live near us. What's the reason why? It's a biblical thing, man. We're better than him, man. We're chosen. Here it is. He hate him at Jake that lives in the fucking projects and got shit to his name, man. He see him driving past his nice-ass fucking Rolls-Royce car. And he like, that's fucking different. He hate him for what? Well, that's the secret to the chapter. Right. They got the perpetual hatred, man. That's the last. The Most High literally put that within their spirit, man. And it's in all these heathens feel animosity towards the Chinese man, the Edomite man, the Arab man. They all feel hatred towards us, man. But see, it's funny because now that the doctrine's being pushed, now they're figuring out why. Because a lot of the Edomites don't even know why. I hate this nigga so much. I don't know why I hate this nigga so much, man. I used to. They think maybe it's just passed down. I don't know. Esau, he don't know if he game because Esau, he'll try to reason himself. Yeah. He'll try to be like, no, it's because of the way they carry themselves, that they're gangsters, because of black on black crime. Think about it. That shit makes no sense. You hate me because of what we do amongst ourselves. Right. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Not like so-called black on black crime, and now we're killing you. It's not like it's black on white. Right. Even with that's still a fairly new thing. Yeah, that's the whole drug trade and Jake been in the hood killing each other's sons. Yeah. That's a new thing. That wasn't taking place. That was like from like the late 70s. Like but we used to slavery hundreds of years, bro. Yeah, like you talking about black on black crime. That's a fairly new thing, man. And it's an excuse, man. I did videos on that before. Even that devil came up. He kind of spirit kind of rolled past it, but I kind of wanted to give him that point too, because he tried to say that.
when we was talking about the crimes of Esau, he tried to say black and black crime. I'm like, bro, what we do amongst ourselves doesn't justify what you do to us.
Right.
I did make the point. I forgot. So because I made the point, I was like, bro, like in the court case, like you can't go to the court case. Well, it's another example. I made the example of the fact that you can't say, well, look, other people were stealing and killing.
Right.
You still get the sentence, man. Okay, look, well, they murdered, so they gonna get the sentence. You gonna get your sentence too. But even in Esau's justice system right now, right? I can't go to say you got two brothers, right? They own a house, all right. They live there with their families. It's a nice house, whatever. And then let's say it's never for two families, and they're arguing in their fucking yard. They're fighting each other to the death in the yard. I can't go and kill both of them and then take over his house and be justified.
Right.
When you're on they were fighting each other. But that's what Esau was trying to say while he justified taking Americans. Right. Because so-called Native Americans were arguing amongst themselves. Yeah? Even in his own court system, he's fucking condemned, bro. Yeah. What we do amongst ourselves, they don't justify you. Yeah. Not only that, but all nations have crime amongst themselves. Yeah. They all can say Esau, even he really got the most crime against himself. Yeah. Really, Russia and America, bro, all these different sets of Edomites, they're all Edomites in my crime, man.
Bro, even you go into, like I said, when the lower level, bro, like, you go into the mob. You know what I'm saying? They were running shit in that whole selling drugs and alcohol back when you still had the prohibition era and all that. You know, they was in the streets. They was breaking suits on shooting and killing each other. Right. They was going around extorting their own people. Yeah, they're all going to their own local neighborhoods or all full Edomites. It's back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Yeah, before you had a flood or a crib and GDs, before you had all this. Esau been doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that about the fact about like I said with suits on. Like that's another way of so-called white on white. He might crime. It's political and shit. Yeah, like it's not always white collar crime. It's not always exclusive. But he'll fuck you over at a job. He'll ruin your reputation. He'll lie, blackmail you, all types of shit. Yeah. I'm talking about the most Edomites. They can devour each other. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to them.
This is the book of Genesis 3 and 15, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman. And
that's going into the this going into the judgment the Lord put upon the serpent, so deceiving Eve, and the woman is going into the nation of Israel, because like the brothers just made a point, they said how Esau got that perpetual hatred. Well, this is where it started, man. Hey, matter of fact, you get Wisdom of Solomon 2, 3. But this is where it started, right here in the beginning. He said, I'll put enmity in between you and the woman. Going that word enmity, it goes into a hatred, man. These devils have a perpetual hatred, but guess what? We hate you devils too, man.
Right.
It was set up for us to not get along, man. You always got that movie, with your number one arch enemy, and you always got the good guy and you got the bad guy, and these devils is mad at that, man, that they didn't get chosen. They didn't receive the birthright. Well, it is what it is, man. Cause this not your movie, Brad. This is the Lord's movie, man. And you never had it. At the end of the day, man.
you got to roll. That's fear into destruction.
Right. That's it. You feel
Uh,
that.
this is Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. And being profane is just being outside the temple. All right. Esau wasn't given the blessings. All right. The law, statutes, and commandments. All right. What he was given was a sword. All right. In the fatness of the earth. That's his blessing, man. All right. To rule everybody that's here on the earth in wickedness, man. And with cruel fucking violence, man. It says, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright, all right? And that's what the brother opened up with, that Genesis 27, I believe. That Esau, he gave up his birthright for a morsel of meat, man. Because as the scripture said, this man was a cunning hunter. He was out in the field, what I'm saying, looking for some venison. You know what I'm saying? But the point being,
Like you fucking add real quick, scriptures say that our lives are as a tail toad. It's a narrative. That's just how it plays out. We can understand. ever meant for Esau to receive the same blessing that Yahweh Shem Yahshua laid out in the scriptures for his people.
God. It says 17, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Right, so he got rejected, man, because he despised the birthright in the beginning when he sold it for the morsel of meat. You know, that from that moment, that's when he got rejected, man. You know, and that's the biggest regret that these devils have they made in their lives, man. This moment right here. And it's nothing you can do about it. It literally said that he cannot repent, man. And the Zombard in the Zombard Compact Dictionary, it talks about how Edom is the only nation on earth that cannot repent. You know, it's nothing you can do. You can give us reparations, all of that shit. That's not going to fix the situation, man. Your asses have to get judged.
And it says, though he sought it carefully with tears, you still was rejected. No matter how much your ass complain and cry about it, your ass is going to slavery.
Right. I remember back in 2017, you had that Edomite. He hopped on the podium crying and shit, repenting for all the sins of America. You know, just ranting like a whole rant of these different sins, repenting, crying. Man, the Lord ain't hear that shit, man. The Lord laughed at that shit and turned his ass off, man. You know, because hey, it's already set up what Esau's judgment is, man. You know, it's no way around it. You can't hide it. That's why this devil want to beat everybody on the earth except Esau Edom. You know, and every Bible movie, whatever it is, man, he's everybody in every character, man, except Esau, man. You know, and they don't make too many movies about Esau anyway, man. That right there should tell you right there that this man's the devil and who he really is, man.
Yeah. You got something?
I got it. This is Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither have it done any good or evil.
Hey, Salaki, start up
13.
start at verse 6.
Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
Right, you know, because, hey, just because you come from the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you an Israelite according to the flesh, but according to the spirit, you not, man. Because you got a lot of niggas that's not following after Yahweh. That's into their own doctrine. You know, these other camps pushing their own doctrine. They're not pushing 100% truth, man. So, hey, right now, if you are from this bloodline and you're not a part of this doctrine, guess what? The Lord look at you as an Edomite. No, he look at you as a chocolate Edomite for now, man. Your ass gotta die and come back in the kingdom. No, because you not down the right path, man. No, that's what it means when all Israel that are not Israel. Meaning you got Israelites that's not following after their true heritage, man, or not after the 100% truth, man. You know, they in a Gentile mind state, man. You know,
But you keep going on that. And the scripture backed you up on that, saying what that even though you was carried away worshiping after these Gentiles, I mean worshiping after those idols, what for prayer place. But this is Romans 9 and 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac should thy seed be called.
right, because you know, Ishmael he come from Abraham, man. But hey, it's fuck Ishmael too. In the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man, because you're not from that chosen bloodline. And them Ishmaelites, they mad at that too. You know, all you heathens is mad that you're not a part of the chosen seed, man. That the Lord did not choose you. You know, I gotta have it. You know, but the Lord did not choose you, man. All you heathens is mad, man. That's why y'all all hate the nation of Israel. You know, that's why y'all all look down upon the nation, man. But it don't matter. because the Lord got a chosen seed, and that's just what it's gonna be, man. But keep going.
Romans 9 and 8. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh Bashir Abashai, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Exactly. And you ain't gotta be who? The bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And on this side, as of right now, you gotta be the elect from that bloodline. Because 2/3 not gonna make it, man. You know? They go down right along with these heathens here in America, man. You know?
Got it. Romans 9 and 9. For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to the election may stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right, because you know, you got Edomites out here that be like, well, you know, technically Jacob was the bad one because he stole the blessing from Esau. No, man, it was already, it just said before they was born, and this in the New Testament, by the way, you know, but it said before they was even born, before they did any good or evil, it was already set up for Jacob to be the chosen one, man. You know, so hey, by Jacob supplanting Esau, you know, that was all through the spirit, man. It was meant to go like that. You know, you know, Esau, he always try to pour the shoulda, coulda, woulda and shit, man. You can't do that, man. The Lord already ordained for Jacob to receive the promise, man. You know, and his bloodline be the children of the promise. You know. Got it.
And it was said unto her, the elder should serve the younger. And is
Right. It was said to her when they was in a war. You know, and you can pour that out in Genesis 25, just to back it up real quick. You know, but it was said, that was told to Rebecca before the children even came out of her womb, man. The Lord told her the elder shall serve the younger. So whoever come out first, that's who is going to serve the younger siblings. Got it?
Yeah, you want me to get to the point?
Yeah.
All right, this is
Start 22. Yeah.
all right. Genesis 25 and 22. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Right, if this of the Lord's blessing, why I'm going through all this pain and tribulation with that? Because when you read up, they was fighting in the womb. Because hey, going back to Genesis 3 and 15, it's set up for Esau and Jacob to hate each other from the beginning, man. You know?
It says 23, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, so it was already said before the children was born, who the elder was going to serve the younger. And who came out first? We don't got to get it, but who came out first, man? Esau, Edom. The so-called white boy, man. You know, Brad. That's who came out first, man. You know, this hairy ass devil, man. You know, then Jacob came out. So going back to this, get back to
Romans 9 and 12. And it was said,
read 11 again.
come. Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to his election might stand, not of works, but of him that called us. It was said unto her, the elder should serve the younger.
Uh-huh.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, and that's the point right there, man. Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. You know, and you got the what one body in Dallas talking about Esau. Was it the white man and all this goofy crap, man?
Yeah.
You know, no, man. Jacob is these people on this side, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's Jacob's the descendants, because his name was changed to Israel. And Esau is the so-called white boy, man. You know, that's who the Lord hates, according to the Bible, in the New Testament. So that right there cut the whole love doctrine right there, man. So the Lord is not all love. He hates you devils, you know, and his children hate you devils too, man. You know?
The ones in the right spirit. Doing right.
It's a lot of people.
And
You don't elect.
and it's important to show that we saw the majority of the Jake don't even hate themselves.
Right.
The ones we hate Esau for this, for asking for action. You just hate us this to the benefit.
Exactly, right. That's the cool thing. You know? Hey, because especially you Northern Kingdom, you love all you fucking niggas love Esau, man. I can't even say who loves Esau more, man. All you niggas love Esau, man.
The Judah woman,
Right.
the pit bull.
Keisha.
Oh, you know, it's definitely
Keisha,
true.
right? Oh, yeah.
It's true. That woman definitely.
Yeah. Keisha, right. The power couple, I forgot. How could I forget? No, right. Keisha and then the rest of you niggas, man. Y'all all hate. No, you love Esau. It say that in John 8:44, man. Ye are of your father the devil, the lust of your father you would do. You follow out the bread, man.
You're right too about Northern Kingdom. I know the point you was making.
Yeah.
Northern Kingdom, they were really trying to be in allegiance with Esau, man. When
Right.
Esau even classifies them, they classify sometimes, so-called Hispanics as white. They'll categorize them under the same umbrella. But them Northern Kingdom, man, them man, Issachar, looking, Yali, Asher, Ephraim,
Silly dog.
Simeon, they really be trying to join allegiance with Esau, man. Trying to marry. That's all, man. They trying to marry to their families, etc. Trying to lighten their pigmentation. That's the other thing too, because the Northern Kingdom tribes, they don't have that real dark melanated skin. They're melanated, not to the same degree as Southern Kingdom. So they identify more with Esau.
I had a 7 days of Jews, one with Eastern skin, and you might have fit in with me. I worked at a tip agency, but Puerto Ricans, so-called Puerto Ricans, Ephraimites, they was kissing Esau ass.
Oh, man.
All types of Northern Kingdom in there. Right, exactly. You know, because by them getting that skin pigmentation, like you said, it made Ephraim and the rest of the Northern Kingdom think that they're better than Southern Kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, because they got, in Ephraim, they got Puerto Rico, they got a lot of Northern Kingdom tribes with their own little lands, stuff like that, and they more exalted because of their skin color. But nigga, you really ain't shit, man. You just like the rest of these niggas from the south.
Esau don't love you, man.
Right.
Your ass is a light skinned nigga, man.
A house nigga.
Right.
Yeah, they make a mockery of all the Northern Kingdom tribes as well. They make a mock, especially Issachar. They constantly Esau constantly making a mockery of them. Some so-called Mexicans. They may view you in slightly higher regard than the Southern Kingdom, Jake. But they look down upon you as well, man. And you go into South America and you go into lands down there, you see a bunch of dark-skinned Northern Kingdom Jakes. So it goes to show just the confusion amongst our people.
But look, I may add though, but Brad strategically made that move, man, about putting us all together, you know what I'm saying, and separating us and doing all of these things, the effort that that we won't come back to our power, because if we all come back, that's a fucking downfall to your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gave us the name Black, Hispanic, Indians, and all of these different names and shit like that. But no, it's a blessing that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua has given us his true inheritance back, man. Our true inheritance back.
Oh yeah, and you Northern Kingdom bitches, y'all Keisha too. Trying to throw that out there. But you got it.
Priests have to back the brother up what the brother's going into, because Israelites, all right, think that the white man has something at the end of that rainbow for him. Okay, but this is Wisdom of Solomon 2:24. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil,
Start up with
Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. For God created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity.
right, and that was in the beginning. Because in the beginning when the world was created, the Israelite man, which was called the sons of God back then, we wasn't able to die. the death didn't come like the death didn't happen to us. You know, everything was all good.
So this said mortal.
Right. It said no, it said immortal.
Immortal.
You know, the Lord created us to be immortal from the jump, man. You know, but you read the next verse.
There you go. Wisdom of Solomon 2:24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world. And they that do hold of his side do find it.
Right, and who is the devil? It's going back to the same person, Esau, Edom, man. You know, you got a long tab to pay for in the kingdom of heaven, man. During 1,000 years of hardcore captivity, man. You know, you got a long tab to pay for it, man. Because the Bible say that you is the devil, man, and that you did these things, man. You know, so you think you just gonna get away? And we ain't get away from the shit we did. We had to go into captivity, and hey, the time of Jacob's trouble was approaching. So if the Lord shows the people gotta go through what they go through, how much more you a fucking Edomite, man? That's the scum of the earth, man. It said through envy of the devil, that's what caused death come to our world, man. Because you know he went to he went to this stupid bitch, went to the weaker vessel. You know, and then that's what just fucked up everything else, man. Now we all just going off, man. You know, and it say they that hold inside you find you. You know, to who what? Hey, anybody that's joined a hand in hand with the devil, and that's 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Yeah. Here you go. This devil is the cause of your downfall. You know, or you know, and you choose to join his side. You know, he did corrupted your whole your nation, your household, your heritage, did all these tragic things to you, and you choose his side still.
Yeah.
You know, the Stockholm Syndrome, man.
I got a quick one to back you up. Sirach Ecclesiasticus 13:1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith. And it's a parable, it's a dark saying of Esau, man. Okay? It says,
Break that down. When you talk about pit, you talk about like a tar or resin. It's just like saying in Sirach, you talk about this iron rusted, that's inevitable. It's just like if you touch something sticky, you bound to get your hand sticky.
it says, and he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
Right. Go hand in hand with the wicked, like the brother was going in. That's exactly what that's saying. So that's why when we talk about the wicked, certain scriptures, we show the 2/3 there automatically. So why? You under the tutelage of Esau Edom, you know? It's here the doors of mercy open to the 12 tribes, and instead of hearkening to the prophets, you listen to Esau's pseudoscience. You listen to the Christian church. All these things, y'all about to outside sanctuary. But saying that to say you're gonna get the same reward as the unbeliever. The only thing that you have to look hope for, I mean, the only thing you got to look forward to is being reborn because the ones you elect. Other than that, you about to suffer the same fate, the same thermonuclear destruction, all the beasts and all the things that y'all about to see outside about to send during Jacob's trouble.
People talk about he that joined unto them shall be thrust through. So just like the brother made that point, man, you being cleaving to them devils, man, you're gonna ultimately receive the judgment that Esau was about to get.
Exactly.
What he's about to get. Salakia.
Right. You a chocolate Edomite in the eyes of the Most High.
You brought that out. Not all Israel is of Israel.
Right.
This is Micah chapter 4, verse 13. It says, arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces my many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. That's one.
There is found something to I just joined school. I say Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13.
I got a quick one for you. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Oh, yeah. Basically, going to what y'all was going into. Basically, Esau, Edom give all people a safe haven to commit all these atrocities against their heavenly Father. All right. Verse 2. That want to go down into Egypt and have not asked of my mouth.
And it said, woe unto these people who do these things, man. All going into death and destruction. So the Lord telling you that if you do these things, you will get destroyed. But you got these niggas that just they continue to live in their wickedness. Like fuck it, like I'm just in a I don't give a fuck spirit, you know. But we gonna see if you gonna give a fuck in that day, man.
And so, if I can add, it says, woe to them that have not a covering. Woe means death and destruction. And that covering is the, no, he going into it. You know, what I was about to say is that these chambers, you know, we got to be tapped in more than ever because the chambers in the book of Isaiah is manifold. It's these scriptures and it's in these chariots. But, you know, that's the only thing we look forward to. That's the good news, the gospel, the message of reconciliation and deliverance from the destruction that's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Right, it said, bring it back to selection.
Verse 15 says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Right, everyone that is found in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Everyone that is found gonna get thrust through, man. You know, because they not following after Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That covering is not gonna be upon them. You know, that covering of Egypt gonna be upon them, man. And all that's gonna do is lead to your destruction. That's not a true covering. That's not what's going to help you escape what's about to take place, man.
It says, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Exactly. So if you join unto this devil, guess what? You're going to fall by the sword with this devil, man. You know, it's that saying, the world, with that nigga, you die with that nigga, man. You know, that's what the Lord got set up for 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Because they want to follow after their daddy, man. You know, it's like, it's like 2/3 of Esau relationship. It's like the dad off of Don't Be a Menace. You know how that nigga was all short and shit. He was 3 years younger than him. Yeah,
my matchbox.
exactly. You know, you following your dad as a kid, man. You following after him, man. This gonna be your destruction.
I want the scripture to say the women should be your oppressors, and to them that cause them,
Women shall rule over them.
women should rule over
So
them.
get that too.
Yeah, come.
Right, get that. Isaiah 3:12.
I got a quick one. This Proverbs 17:15, because the brother quoted it. It said, he that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. That's playing upon tables, man. You only have to break that down.
Abomination is what? A disgusting thing, man. That's disgusting in the eyes of the Lord, man. That's nasty work in the eyes of the Lord, man. In the eyes of the Lord, man. That's nasty work, man. There's somebody that's condemning the just and justifying the wicked, man. Because they basically saying, help the Lord. They basically saying, wait with the Lord either, man. Because the Lord not, Lord is righteous, man.
Proverbs 13:13 say that.
Right.
You
You niggas hate the Lord at the end of the day, man. You know,
We hate you.
that's right.
Like King David said.
Go ahead to Isaiah 13.
I got this is Isaiah chapter 3, and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Right, and my people is who? The men of the nation of Israel, first and foremost, man. They say children are their oppressors, man. Who is some children? That's talking about Esau, Edom. You know, a so-called white boy, Brad. You know, he's oppressing Jake. You know, in many ways, we talked about it earlier. Through this whole system, this whole society is set up to keep the Israelite man at the bottom, man. You know,
That's right. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
right, woman, right? Because he put the woman over the man in this society. He got the black woman, you know. He got the black woman right on his side, ruling over the Israelite man. And right along with the Latino woman too. Because like I said earlier, all y'all hoes Keisha at the end of the day, whether you believe it or not, the skin color is what makes me think you a different person. But y'all all the same, y'all all the same people at the end of the day, man. And it said woman rule over. Because hey, guess what? You put your hands on the bitch, guess what? She gonna go to the police, man, and now you in jail for domestic violence, or assault or some shit, Right. Because continuing on, it says, oh my, they give the black woman good paying job far away from putting them in there. And she would don't even need experience on the job. They get her the job where it could be a so-called black man that's been experienced a decade or so, and they won't even give him the job.
And what's crazy about that though, Esau give Keisha the good job and also have Jake paying motherfucking child support on top of this bitch getting all the money. It goes back to these niggas being a power couple, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, I cannot wait till y'all about y'all shot turn up on you devils, man. And you fucking black women, man. Cause y'all motherfuckers, man, is out of order, man. Period.
Continuing on in Isaiah 3:12, it says, "Oh my people, they which need thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy path." Exactly, man. Everything going out of order, man. Now you got what? You got all these Muppet babies out here, man. All these GMO babies roaming the streets saying, "Oh, making it in the industry and just polluting the people even more, man." Bro, this society, so they make the they they it, this society, how Brad said it, he made the younger generation rule over the whole nation, bro. That got no experience in shit, man, and that's just out of order.
Real quick, Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. And that's exactly what the brother going into. Because all three of those categories is exactly what Esau even feed to. All three of those categories is exactly what he had put in law. And just within the time periods of what the brother was going to earlier, we only been free for about this long. And it took that long to make the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans forget about the plight of the people before them, man. Like, it took that long to get y'all Israelites to act like niggas. You know what I'm saying? But continuing on, it says Isaiah 30:13. Therefore, this iniquity should be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right, and just to add on what you're saying, right? The Esau made it where niggas is in the mindset where everything is just cool how it's happening. Like it's all good. Like as long as it's not happening to me and my family, it's good. But let's say this shit happening, amongst their household or something. It's still cool. Like we gonna just do nothing. Like it's like the more he oppress you, the more you just think it's cool, man.
And that's the crazy part too, because when you go into what's that two ball games having a weapon, that's how Esau Edom feeds the people. That's how he keeps control over the people. He'll take out one person who stand up at a time, he'll knock them off, all right, and then by the time people watching and seeing what's going on, another person finally decide that they want to join the fight, but it's like it's one against the system at a time. That's how Esau that's how Esau wanted it. That's why he about to ban the Bible, because too many people is waking up at one time about the truth. As long as it's about like anything else, any other religion, he don't give a damn. But if it's about the truth and really recognizing that this goddamn devil is him, that's him. Oh man, he don't want it.
Really, I can say real quick, really, like I said, like what brothers going into, Esau is one who enables all that wickedness, man. That's why all that stuff is going forth in the earth. We mentioned earlier about Esau always crying about black on black crime, etc. But we were just going through a list of all his military weaponry and all this shit he has, all the drones and etc. He could easily put into that shit. He could easily go to East Cleveland and fucking make all them niggas stop doing all that dumb shit, bro. But what he wants that to happen. He wants them to continue killing each other. He wants them to continue selling drugs to each other. He wants them to continue to use them to make money off them, to gain from them selling those drugs. Then go put him and lock him in the cage, man.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all Esau's doing at the end of the day. Because again, he's the one in the power seat. So when you bear rule, you have to bear that responsibilities with. Yeah.
You remind me of when them lab rat, when them scientists throwing that pellet to that hamster and he on that wheel. He just keep going and going and going until he can't figure it out. It's because of this.
Well, look, it say this: the U.S. dropped an average of 46 bombs a day.
Yeah, because going to this,
I'm about to say, and that's just the number they give you.
yeah. Yeah, going to the destruction that these guys capable of, man. And again, this their power overall. You know, they do that weapon, do that sword, do keep mentioning it, but they keep coming out. Do that sword. That's how they're able to govern the land. That's how they're able to set forth their way. That's why people respect their laws. They respect their rules, right? When we talk about these households being out of order, you know, women being able to separate it from a man, again, pay child support, alimony, etc. They would do that because Esau knows that behavior. Because he really incentivizes them to do so. He gives them rewards. He gives them benefits for doing those different acts. Whereas in a righteous kingdom, all those acts be punished greatly, right? Scripture outline judgments for those different things, man. Scripture say you give a woman a bill of divorce, she's supposed to leave with nothing, man. She's not supposed to leave with children, not supposed to leave with money. You have it, she's still getting paid as if she was with you. Esau saying things like you need to sustain her living, her lifestyle that she had while she was with you. That's folly, man. You know, you leave that man, you leave absolutely nothing, man.
Right.
That's what the scriptures say, right? So the Lord already outlined what you ought to do in all these different situations. But people don't follow those rules. They follow the law of the land, right? Because here in Babylon, right, Esau's way is the one that goes forth, man. So if he says that it's okay for you to divorce your husband, if he says if you go over to the other parts of the world, it's not just Israel. You go to other parts of the world, you go to the Middle East, right? These are heathen nations. You go to Elam and Ishmael, even Ammon, Moab. Those laws ain't going forth over there. They know man, Ishmael left the head bitches for not for not listening to what they're telling them to do, man. You had that reporter. Remember that one reporter? She told him to go stand to the side. He told me to stand to the side, come just a woman. She'll show that you got a woman over there trying to report on what's going on over there in the Middle East.
And you see she didn't buck up with nothing. Yeah, whole job on. She went over there and fucked up. You know why? Because she knew that men over there wasn't fucking playing these games, bro. Right. And adding to the brother's point, see, these bitches know that here and this fucking white boy fucking protect them, man. That's why he's so bold, bro. And he even gets added on to your point about the country. Even in China and shit, it might not even necessarily have a law against it. It's just the social consequences. You know, like I was reading about it and shit. And of course, now certain things are starting to get out of order. But even in China, you got a lot of things going on over there where it's basically committing suicide, you divorce your husband. Yeah. Because like it's committing social suicide, shall I say. Because nobody's gonna take you seriously, people will look down upon you. So what do? The women don't eat beautiful. The women don't divorce her and they don't want that consequence. Right. And that's what you say about they have a thing over there in China called leftover women. Which is righteous. If a woman gets to a certain age, I lose like 27 over there without a husband, so you're labeled leftover women. And what does it do? It brings shame to you, so women don't fucking do that shit. But we're over here in America, Esau teaches a woman he encourages them to do that shit. Mm-hmm. Wait till you're 35, then find a husband. Yeah. So-called quote unquote settle down. Yeah. That's mad, and that's why you got this single mother song. I fuck with that shit. Yeah. You know why? It's bringing fucking shame to these hoes, man. Now you a single mom. And you some hoes hurt, bro, that shit, bro. But what does it do? It's bring that nigga's in there.
He had all the diapers all over his
But it's beautiful because shame is needed in a righteous society. Right. What do? You shame behavior that'll fucking dismantle your society, man. It's detrimental to have a bunch of single mothers walking around. And they always try to have this, they try to paint this narrative like there's some fucking victim. But majority of these bitches choose to be a single mom, man. Yeah. But you got bitches who literally be like, once I hit 27, I'm going to get pregnant and be a single mom. You got bitches who really plan to be a single mom, bro. It's really uplifting this fucking society, man. Like you said, man, and that's why Esau got to go, man, because he's the one forcing this shit, man.
Yeah, like you said, shame is a major deterrent for bad behavior. Exactly. But like that's very necessary, man. Because like I said, even though all these parents, man, it's not necessarily for their legal doing things. Just the shame they'll feel from their peers. It was like that in America at one point in time.
That's
And
right.
here's another example of Esau's kingdom fall. At one point in time, women went go just outside half naked. No, they look like they crazy.
Remember in that 70s show, she watched the show. Remember their neighbor, not Eric's parents. Remember their neighbor, they was about to get divorced, and it was bring shame. It was about to bring shame.
Yeah.
Then they even say like everybody's gonna show, nobody's gonna talk to us, man. All right, if you're divorced, like so they don't staying together. It was that vital,
Bro, that used to be, you used to keep that shit hidden, man. Like, I remember I was watching a documentary about that. You know, like, people used to, like, a woman that had, was, like, estranged from a husband or whatever, she would leave, women really trying to keep that stuff a secret. You know, they had entire, like, shelters for women who didn't have, husbands, etc., and they were just trying to keep it on the low. They didn't want that to be widespread knowledge. Again, it's going to the shame that was once here in America. But as Esau came forward, you can see it now. It's really the exact opposite. You literally get glorified and praised for doing that. But women literally have full-on photo shoots and post shit on the internet of her and her bad fucking children not having any father. They got a whole Christmas photo shoot with just her and her 2 kids. But if that back in the day, they never did that 5 years ago.
But that go back to these false leaders, you know, these guys in the sport, entertainment, all these people that got all that money, you know what I'm saying? They be fucking in tune with Esau and be fucking saying shit, you know, because they have a platform, you know what I'm saying? So they have all the money in the world. So once Charles Barkley or Shaq say, no, man, it's cool, you know, they openly coming out with like, yeah, man, you know, you good about dude, man, telling us you gay, and everybody just, man, fuck that shit, man. That shit off as hell, bro.
And I'm about to say too, that's just to add on what they're saying, you know, that's fine for them to be like that, man, because you know, a lot of these teachers is bummed right now that at these NFL drafts that they in the crowd with the white woman now. They had the bitch the white woman, and Keisha and the bitch is sad watching them fall off. Sad Brad, man. You know. Hey, so it's cool. Continue your fucking monkey show, man. You know, because
why don't you see Brad taking Keisha to the fucking goddamn?
right. You don't see Brad.
You see
that
one.
shit.
You got that Travis Kelce. You got one Edomite with an E, but he got rid of that bitch.
Yeah, he did.
Real shit. Well, I'm just adding for the it was like man was the problem between it was like man, it was like woman. Why aren't the other race of men coming to fucking America last? Why don't you see Esau at the NFL with a bunch of black people? You don't see that shit, man, because y'all the fucking problem, man.
All right, straight to the point. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 20. In that sin, rebuke before all, and rebuke is correction. That others also may fear. So that's healthy. Okay, I'll bring it back. 1 Timothy 5:20. Them that sin, rebuke before all, that others also may fear. Going back to the point that the brother made earlier about shame being a deterrent from certain behavior, because it wasn't no mode back then strutting and parading. They was being stoned,
Bro, that's
and then from that point on, it was just us as a people that vibration got weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Up until now, it's like accept your truth. They got a whole month dedicated to this shit.
Oh man.
Like, so for the masses, it's okay. But for us, we stink, but we boiling on the inside, knowing that we don't have any sovereignty. You know, we can't execute vengeance. We can't put forth the law to a T for various reasons. But that shame is very, very important, because something that was considered taboo or bad a couple years ago, like if somebody grabbed Isaiah 5:19, Baba Kushan, a whore, like it was a stigma around that. Like a lot of the Moism, the whoredom, that stuff was kept under wraps and only certain people knew. Now it's exonerated. It's fucking madness. Yeah, this Isaiah 5:19. It say, that say, let him make speed and hasten his work. 20. So like, yeah, I figured it. This Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, right? In the land of above, confusion. Everything is the exact opposite. Brought on goddamn third chapter. Esau Edom, whose bitch ass ruling over it. And women are ruling over us too. That's the exact opposite of what Yahweh Bashem say. It's Yahweh shot man, women, and children. Everybody else sort yourself out. And just to add on to what the brother's saying, like I remember when I was like, younger, like, 8, 9, 12, like my little cousin and sister, they wasn't allowed to wear certain type of clothes outside, man. But now you look at them now in 2024, they were taking style. You know what I'm saying? But even the baby got something similar. But no, look, because they grown, they can do what they want now. But you knew damn well when you back in your time when you was early age, 18, 19, 20, 21, you was not wearing that shit, man. But just because it's exalted in today's time, that's the style now, you know. But let a nigga walk outside with no drawers on, me swinging everywhere. It's gonna be a problem. He a pervert now. Like, get the fuck out of here. Bring that. You had something to say?
I mean, that just goes back to the curses, in Jeremiah the 17th chapter, where we're going to discontinue from our inheritance that the Lord gave us. But that just shows you how degenerate it is for this. It's 2024 and you people still don't know you Israelites, man. You still don't know that you are the people of the Lord, man. You niggas is, man.
Well, they know they don't give a fuck.
Man, fuck them niggas, bro.
Yeah, we was running through. We saw. We saw spray painted Deuteronomy 28:6 on the building.
Man.
So that's how you know. They said Jake knows, man.
Right.
They got fucking YouTube. Jake got an iPhone. Jake can watch these videos, man.
Well, in addition to that, we in the cheap place to talk to us.
Right.
You know, many times I haven't seen people driving past, but they walk and be like, "Yeah, keep doing your thing." I'm like, what thing? What the fuck you talking about? Okay, I got you. Yeah, they be watching, bro. Hey, co-workers, your friends, your families, people that swear they don't know shit about the Israelites, they watching.
They watching right now. They on the top. They on the thing right now. I'm about to say too. I mean,
Jake just honked his fucking horn at us, bro. That's a spirit. You can't make it up.
I'm about to say too, but even when Putin said all the stuff that he said, you had Jake saying it like, well, we already knew that, but just because the devil said it, now everybody wanna,
yeah.
But you already knew that.
All these celebrities, Kyrie, Kanye, it's endless celebrities. Kendrick Lamar, all these people, they all know the Israelites, man.
Right.
They put in their songs, saying in interviews. This stuff isn't a far-fetched thing anymore. At one point in time, when our apostles were teaching decades ago, it'd have been like a far-fetched thing, bringing this out. But now this is common knowledge.
I remember like 7, 8, it's like 5, 6, 7 years ago. People walk past like, "Oh, y'all Muslim or something." You don't get those type of comments no more, man, because everybody know what it is now.
Yeah, fuck it.
Call you black,
Right.
But now this nigga so-called beefing with Drake. You supposed to be beefing with Esau.
That's
man.
right.
Where the fuck your diss track out on Esau?
Bro, right. That nigga Kendrick, he fell out something he was never a part of.
Disgusting.
He fell out the truth, and he was never in the truth, bro. Like,
right.
I gotta
stay somewhere.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 2, the point in verse 4. It says, "The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net." That good man, in this context, represents the righteousness of the Lord. Michael was saying, like, man, these niggas is bugged out. They are true. And then it's with these different philosophies. That's that snare and that net that the scriptures talk about. You can be a Christian. You can be a Muslim, all that other bullshit we done heard out here on the highways and hedges and heard out the mouths of our family members and friends, co-workers. It says, verse 3 says, "They that do evil with both hands earnestly, the prince asketh and the judge asketh for reward." So people like Sakari, they selling prayers, selling breakdowns. You got to buy garments. You got to pay X amount of dollars. Yeah, to be a part of the fold. When the scriptures say, this word you were given freely. So somebody grab that for me.
Buy the truth and sell it not.
There you go. There, man. Water. It says, "They that do evil both hands earnestly, the prince asking and the judge asking for reward, and the great man, he utters his mischievous desire, so they wrap it up. So ultimately, the so-called leaders in Israel, outside of the elders and apostles, great millstone, and they wicked. Bro.
Because the scripture said the whole head is sick. Going back, I think that's in Isaiah, the first chapter. You know what I'm saying? So you have the leaders of the people. You know, I spoke about it. You know, the Charles Bar. I hate that nigga, bro. Man, all the niggas really though, but man.
Verse 4, it says, the best of them is as a spear, that's like a thorn. It says, the most upright is sharper than a thorn edge. The day of thy watchman and thy visitation cometh, now shall be their perplexity. So, again, outside elders to pass law and all the men are doing this too rightly, the most righteous of you is like a thorn bush.
Yeah.
The most good is a thorn bush. Thorns represent death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it says, the best of them is as a beard, the most upright is sharper than a thorn hedge, the day of thy watchman and thy visitation cometh. So it's going to be a point in time where coming in the same set of Esau eating your damn daddy, and all the witchcraft and all the trickery is going to go. All the trickery is going to come to naught. Because ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahshua said he will send passion according to his heart in the book of Jeremiah. And that's how you know who's telling the truth or not. It's what you saying linking up with the prophets. Your anestroke of conduct. It's cool to know all this, but when the camera's off, are you a nigga? Come on now.
And only the Israelite means what? It means not just only the chosen people that have a father, what? You broke the covenant. Ultimately, going back to you broke that first covenant, the Lord favor those days, right? So therefore, we're suffering these curses. And the only way to get out of that condition is to seek to the court, knowing we went straight from them, knowing that we went off, knowing that we constantly sin against our power, we are turning to Him and seek Him to the best of our ability in this time. That's to get that salvation.
That's the good news. We cannot do this on our own because it was up to us. If you had to obtain salvation the same way that you get a driver's license or anything that you need to take a test, like I'm a notary, I had to take a test in order to become a notary. Like you understand 70% of the information and you got it. It's not like that.
Right.
Y'all about to see me outside grant the increase. Y'all about to see me outside put it in your mind and start digging and looking. And Revelation 3:20, when you start knocking on that door, you want to open it and receive this word with meekness and sincerity. This word that's going to save your life.
And so the super sons and sons and prophets, man. That's the we get these things about the brothers going into. That's how we're able to receive things from the scripture. That's to be able to receive that gift of faith spoken about in Ephesians 2nd chapter. Right? So ultimately, that's the grace that the Yahweh Shem Shah is displaying before his people. But of course, only small remnant in the heartbeat. That's what I really do. Rather that small remnant of the elect, all right, to be able to receive that salvation, all right, in these latter times. So
yes, you got some more on that? Okay. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right, woe meaning death and destruction. This is about that everybody think that they gonna be all good once the day of the Lord approach, man. It say, woe unto you. All you niggas in the mindset thinking you ain't did shit, bro.
Not my Jesus.
Right. Not my God. And all that goofy shit. You all you people that think y'all exempt from judgment, it said, woe unto you, man.
Go ahead. It say, to what end is it for you?
Right, to what is it for you? Where do you benefit at the day of the Lord? Because all your life you've been a wicked ass nigga, or a wicked ass hoe. So where do you fit in at the day of the Lord?
My Bible doesn't say that.
My Bible, hey, your Bible got fucking Cotton Williams on it. Brand new, the page is still stuck together and shit. You don't even read. Niggas don't even know how to read, man. It's about my Bible. Listen, man, I got a personal relationship with the Lord. I'm spiritual.
It says, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion.
Right, it said the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. Meaning, hey, this not gonna be a sweet day, cookies and cream, man. We all come together, hug with teddy bears and shit, man. This gonna be a very terrible day. You gonna wish you came to get this day. All you niggas die every day, be spirit.
Right.
All that's gonna go out the window once the Lord comes, man.
It says, and a bear met him or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right. If you escape one thing, that's fine. Another thing will come your way. You escape that, that's fine too. Another thing will come your way. That's just constant judgment. The Lord's gonna constantly judge your ass until that great day come, man. You know, when he sent them nuclear missiles and it's the chariots, man. You know, it don't matter what training you do, what like whatever plot you got to lead the country. That's not avoiding the day of the Lord, man. The Lord is still gonna get you. You gonna have a final destination where He wants your ass at, man.
Time. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Right. So this is not a good day for first and foremost you 2/3 and especially the rest of you nations, man, because you're not gonna make it regardless, man. You're not chosen to receive the salvation. Your ass, you're not on American soil or wherever a missile gonna hit. Your ass going to slavery, man. But if you a Israelite and you don't repent, guess what? Your ass getting hit by the missiles, man. You know, and that's gonna be your judgment from the Heavenly Father, man. So yeah, Lord, what is personified with that? We're gonna close out with all praise too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakam
If honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who will, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Rasha Allah.
Shalom.
Damn it, down. Mr. Blake.